Wow, I am too close to the camera. Go down a bit more. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. Hi, yo everyone, welcome to the stream. It is I, your Captain Ren, Clomos, Space Racer Pirate Expert in Air. Welcome, welcome. My schedule has been cleared up for the next few days. And also because I am busy, near the end of the week. Yeah, so near the end of the week where I usually stream, I will be busy. So I decided, why not try and finish off, the current patch, like, now, you know? I really should mess around with my VTuber model parameters. I'm scared to touch them because I don't want to break them or anything. You know? Anyway, today we're going to be playing patch 7.4 Into the Mist. And tomorrow we'll be playing 7.5 Trail to the Heavens Part 1. And I'm so excited to try it out. I don't know how long it's going to take, actually. It's 5 quests, a dungeon, and a trial. So that means it's probably going to take a while. Yeah, it's probably going to take a while to do. If there's at least, like, an hour for 30-minute dungeon, 30-minute trial. So, yeah, I'll have legs for a stream tomorrow. All right, let's do this. Trying to make sure everything is running smoothly. Not double streaming onto YouTube or something. Okay. Let's, there we go. Let's enjoy. So I think over by resolution. There we go. Almost forgot to turn on game sound. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, Alphino, what do you got for me? With the wind. Are we heading back home?
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Okay. I honestly don't think you should have been gone for as long as you have, but good that you're back.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Uh-oh. Link Pearl? That's a
It's
loud
Argyle.
ringtone.
My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll
Oh.
meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Oh, he just Link Pearl called instead of meeting us in person. Okay, damn. Could have let me know in time to see you off. My guy. That's not how this works.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know I've detained the fugitive.
Good job, Clomos. Oh, she's great.
He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
All right. Erenville tried to sneak off.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Damn. What is that supposed to mean?
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
They're so funny. They're so silly.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with your Stola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Alright, let's go invite Shield to say goodbye to Erenville, Alize, and Alphino. Now my question is, if they're leaving, why the heck I saw Alphino on the special banner for the next patch? Alfie, what's going on, buddy? Proceed to the back room. Apparently Shale is the new leader. Good for her. What news, man? Can't imagine you brought an entourage to simply say hello. Yeah, Erenville's heading off, and we wanted to see if you want to come with us. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against being part of your work. Well, I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle is in place. The majority of the files I've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight? Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Tuliolo forthwith? Even Lamachi's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. You know, I kind of want to dye my, I kind of want to dye the top a different color. I don't know if I want to go for a white or like a red. I feel like the red and the pink don't really fit very well. Unless I want to go for purple. I feel like they're too desaturated. The Colbury pink just has the right amount of saturation. Unless I want to go for like a pastel pink. And like a Snow White. Oh, this is gonna suck. Dark red and Colbury pink? Wow, yeah, it's hard to figure out this clothes because I wanted to match the weapon, which is undyeable. That red is just really brilliant. Well, that pink is really brilliant. Look at that. The White Wanderer. There's so many blue quests that I haven't even touched. I think my next point of content, I'm probably going to try and finish the Endwalker Alliance raid, and then I want to do all of Arcadian and Benadiel. I wish you would all not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional parting. At least also known Alizé were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by Linktree. Some people would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparation.
There they are.
Ah.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Yeah, just a little, huh?
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Look at that, another nation to be friends with.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Wow, okay, damn.
Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Bye-bye. Hope you have a nice trip.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't lose it again and run away to be an Arcanist.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Actually, no, I do hope that she does that again. I really liked her trying to be an Arcanist.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
I really like Fiend's outfit.
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right? Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tuliyollal. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Oh.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
Coast Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Oh, this is cute.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
This is like a nice send-off to Dawntrail. Like last time it was a story conclusion, this time it's into the mist. Into the mist. Yeah, but this time it's more of a how do you put it? More of like a character send-off, I guess. Now it's our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. Give me the Night World silver pieces. Look at my Senor Otter. It's such a cute backpack. I don't think it fits this outfit. I'm gonna keep wearing it though. I think it's cute. My bag keeps getting filled up with more and more stuff. When do my Wondrous Tales expire? Next week. Okay. Should be able to finish it. Through the Thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. You're liable to hinder the dock workers if we linger here. If we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. I really like the beaches with, like, the shallow water. They're really fun.
'Tis truly a beautiful place to roam.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. The first time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, Would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
Okay, so we got another investigation on our hands.
I have no objection. Aught we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
Probably the library.
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
Huh. How do we know which shard caused which calamity? Actually, no, never mind. The shards that has calamities caused to them slammed into
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Huh. Which would be like similar to the barrier?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty.
Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go, then.
Excited for it. The question is this a new, like, actual area, or is this like an instant save? like the void. Alright, Shale. Now that that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share next we meet. Until then, let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet at Laynode Memnode. Through the thunder. Probably Unlost World? Yeah. Look at my pretty backpack. I'm so glad that everything is yellow again. It's still empty of people, but it's not sad anymore. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093, if one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension system. Thus, both lift and lay node-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lay nodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but it does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems? Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship? Yes, please. As soon as is possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocol. I can't believe we literally got the content called Mist for Into the Mist. Safety tests have been successfully completed. Setting the Gate of Remembrance as its initial destination. Vessel is en route. There it is! Oh, that's so cool. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. order to reach the surface, you must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you brace for turbulence. Oh, this is exciting. Now down through the thunder. Thunder and lightning. I'm worried about getting hit by a bolt. Oh, the warding skill. The ward Alize gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning heritage found is keen by comparison. Land where Levin reigns. Alexandria Crater. Huh. No map icon. That crater was once Alexandria? Oh. Wow. Okay, geez. A sobering sight, to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountain. What's our pace? Oh! 3 of 9, and also it's a dungeon, apparently. There are no structures, nor any sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? We're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now. The closest city would be Treno, should it survive. The city-state built on a harbor was a nexus of trade and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Razapon. Ah, yes, Alphino has spoken of Razapon before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Malala first found a home in our world. Truly. Wow, I went full European there. Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Clerk PX0093, is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There's a near 100% possibility that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure. prior due to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh, well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Tunnel lies beyond the mountains. There should be routes that spare us having to climb. A cave system, for instance. Assuming it hasn't collapsed, let's try there first. I assume this clerk is staying on the ship. The tunnel appears intact. But we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you, stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surroundings, they're surely ravenous. Oh, it's a dungeon! Okay. Let us be off. Yeah, sure, why not? Mist continent, Mist Wake. Ravenous lightning beast. Alright, let's see if we can do the full pull.
Hold still.
I did not manage to get the house. There we go. Come on, Graha. I can run all the way over here to pull this pack. Wow, I am lagging. My ping is really high for some reason. No, I messed up my rotation. Yeah, I'm having issues pressing my buttons on time. Okay. See what else is there? Electro Mine. Looks like I might still be used. Get over here! And my connection to the server is a bit spotty. overall unfortunate, but can't really do anything about that. Cool location, but I don't know if I... Well, maybe we can see more as we get deeper into the dungeon. Okay, yeah, my ping is really weird. I have no clue why my ping is so bad today. Let me check to make sure everything else is going fine. And my streams are still streaming. Curiouser and curiouser. Reno Tabletopad. I have a feeling that was a raid wide. Okay, so it looks like we want to, when he does thunder, we don't want to step in, we don't want to step near the stone. Oops. I was focusing too much on, oh, I thought they'd follow me. That's on me for thinking that they'd follow me. Okay, they do not have a sophisticated AI as I thought. Or rather, they kind of just, they kind of just don't care about it. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I don't mess up the thing again this time. Sphene also a chronic Elbeer like I think Sphene might be a chronic Elbeer like Alive. But only as a DPS. Finish the combo before Devil Ignite. Okay, Mistbreak here. Please get me something cool. Hey, I didn't get a material this time. Nice. Here look cool. Oh wow, yeah, it does. Okay. Treno Lowland. I see it. Treno. Something is amiss with that barrier. Hopefully it's still active at least. Oh, how are we gonna get back up? Aha, I got a ring of aiming out of it too.
Brace yourself.
Run into the Braha. Yeah, my P is really high today.
Something special for you.
Okay.
Brace yourself.
Right, we got rid of the big cone attack. My rotation is going crazy. Okay. 2 more packs, another boss, 4 more packs, final boss. Dungeons have been fairly linear recently, but I'm very happy with like the fight design, so I can't complain too much, I don't think. Mistwake gear defending. Wow. I've gotten Mistwake gear off every piece I did today. We need to beat these big guys first, I think.
Brace yourself.
I don't like how big their AoEs are. Not cool. Oh, everything else is gone. Now we can single target stuff down.
Take this!
Okay, the boss should be here then. That's not good. Yes, they've been breached. I wonder how recently they've been breached. There's Pop Turto. Okay, so this is a place where nothing is hit. Interesting. Bio 2. Follow the tree.
Something special for you.
Okay.
No holding back.
I don't think I'm pretty scared of this, right? I say I'm going to eat another Vuln. I feel it. You know, Encore is still one of my favorite attacks in the game. I think the dragon sound effects just are what bring it together. Okay, finish off the attack. My defender. This way. Getting so much gear. It's actually crazy how much I'm getting. Not that I can wear any of it. Oh, hey, new citizen. Come on, Graha. Over here. Yeah, I'm surprised that this was just recent. It looks like Treno is still up and at him. I have to spam my button.
Try this!
Okay. Where'd the other group go? Wow! There's actually a lot of people here. Please, Graha, pull them. Okay. All of y'all come through here. Ooh. Krenos still being here is such a cool thing. I mean, Alexandria's been here for the whole time, too. I am so locked in. On.
Hold still.
Brace yourself!
Okay. Final boss time. That looks like a turkey. Vulture? Undergust Griffin. Okay. That thing is wild to look at. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Raha. Oh! Ow, I took a bomb. Oh my gosh. This is a spooky level. I'm so bad at reading non-orange telegraph attacks. frog. My God. No. I'm so worried about the timing here. It's so spooky. Here? Very bad at weaving. Oh, all direction requirements are nullified. Good to know. Ooh. Ate it there.
Brace yourself.
Okay, I should have enough time to do an LB here. Oh, wow, and it took it out. Thank goodness. Oh! The Duty Complete music's different. This one's way more classic. Mystic Condor. Oh, wow! Got a minion first try, too. Oh, and if mist, like the water vapor, instead of mist with the Y.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
I mean, we did run into a lot of people.
So the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Oh, hello. A bunch of Milala. Yeah, a lot of people. Almost all Malala, actually.
am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Looks like everyone's off to do repairs.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
Yeah, Miali? She's very old for a Lalafell, or a Malala. Because I swear, a lot of old Milalas just still look young, and she has, like, visible wrinkles.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
Oh.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
And you could say that you were.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality.
It's so wild to see
Now,
everything happen.
How about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sphene's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go, allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid...
I mean, she did come all the way over so that she could learn more about her ancestors.
If you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
I'm excited! We get to see more of Trial! He's one of my favorites in the Scions. We now use mounts within Treno. Wow. Bridge Street. This is such a cute place. Why, if it isn't our new friends, thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've got trouble, if you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. And we wanted to help out. Want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teeniest touch too sour for your taste, but I'll set you were. Right? Just tip it down your throat. What is this guy wearing? Is it like a sour candy?
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Sour? I'm not a particular fan of lemonade.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
Oh, I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Lena used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there is no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it?
Very helpful.
Now, welcome to Treno.
Huh. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lummel. It was me announcing our victory earlier, and since my grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems people of Treno have. My favorite kinds of work include taste-testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Interesting. That's quest 3 of 9. Around the city. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want, to be put to work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind. And you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? You come from across the sea? Not exactly. We actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? You quite sure? Oh, sorry, of course you're sure. Would be rude of me to doubt you. And it's not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that it must come as something of a shock, but this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we proposed to lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, they're more than happy to spare a few words of fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lummel. You're the ones doing me a favor. Honestly, here, take this batch. And everyone gets a batch. I'll deliver some to Town Hall so you can attend the areas you haven't seen yet. Split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Of course, I haven't had my fill of conversation yet. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful, let me divide this up. Ren, why don't you make the rounds in the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go ahead and get some insight. This is the most do you feel bonita outfit I have, apparently. You must be the one of those visitors Lummel mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. You like some sleepless rhapsody? Oh, you came to deliver the remedy. Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharged energy for my troubles. It brought on Levin sickness, something fierce. So we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't waste any part of the creature that find their way in. Pelts that aren't charged with lightning ether are the most valuable. Of course, hand them with the right stuff and you can turn them into protective clothing that helps you from getting zapped. These you felled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. You're that mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. And you brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you, I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one still sharp though, so in a way I'm glad for it, and I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. What's that in your hand? Some wonderful Sleepless Rhapsody. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Safety expectations take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own brewery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants, plus with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effect. And with as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. Ah, so they've learned to, they've learned to have like a kind of semi-symbiotic thing with the beast. Hello, all! Learn anything entertaining? Educational? Between the three of us, we've ought to have covered every area aside from Lummel's. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any of the other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
I mean, that would be awesome.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
They are all, like, academic. So, and Kryle's not an Archon, I don't think. I wonder if this could be her thesis.
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Hopefully we can teach them how to do the Levin sickness cure.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today,
There is naught to be done but build it. Until stone by stone, a city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Are you alright?
Is all the matter, Lummel?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Uh-oh. Something's still here. Never mind, it's just broken.
No, she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electro engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please, I beg you.
This is so silly.
I suppose that's that then.
Woo! I'm having my sit in awkward position. Ugh. To work. Oh, we're about halfway. At the moment, Ayane should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. Ether currents here are quite dangerous.
Our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker!
I beg your forgiveness! I'm on my knees and everything, see? And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
I wonder how it differs, Alexandria.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. But you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
You mean the one we just cleared?
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
I took care of the beast in one fell swoop. I'm gonna be a little bit of a braggart. Is that what that word means?
Just the one! Incredible!
Merriam-Webster. Loud, arrogant boaster. Maybe a bit strong for what I wanted to use it for, but I'm not wrong in its usage. At least.
So, the mine is safe for mining again? Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
I guess we'll help with that, and they can get the barrier up.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
You know, the fuse... One of the fuses in my car keeps, breaking. It's been really annoying having to replace it every week. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Cryle, and this is Ren. Nice to meet you. Accompanying Lulmul is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. It feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volumes of fixes that need making is one matter. I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. Levin sickness? I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to another on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Blum will manage to break it yet again... And you have this, though. Toss them at the sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense aether nearby. It usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we need to fight them? We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities. We need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to the thoroughfares that allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? This is so cute. And having the South Sea Isles get lore like this is really interesting. Lots of advantage. There it is. Where is it trying to go? Time to test your tossing arm. Have one. Grab a sprint. That's two. I'm really glad that they added this item button to all your quests now. They're really helpful. What's over here? Oh! Oh, it's a wren! Oh, this is so cute. It's such a cute town. I don't know what else to say. It's just really cute. architecture is so pretty. Like all of the metal designs on the buildings. You're back. Were there many sprites? A handful on your route. Then could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We are much obliged. Okay. How many more quests do we have? We have 4 more quests, so we're about halfway through. And we're 2 hours down. And I'm out of water. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. I am back. Have 4 more quests left. Trial is taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Did you check on her? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. That was my smudge button. Yeah, okay. Hello, did you manage to see a Malala in a yellow hood? You're looking a mite lost there, lad. Aught I can help with? I'm looking for a Malala friend of mine. Malalas? Quite a few of them today. Yeah, but if she's a friend of yours... I assume you mean Kryl. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. Thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Bit awkward striking a conversation after that. And it'd been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease. Like me, Miali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we're done chatting, she went off towards the canal, had a touch of melancholy about her, though. I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. If Optimus?
Ah, were you looking for me? I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear? The source, and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place, and the me I could have been.
I'll stay quiet. I don't know what else to say in this situation.
But the more I learn, the less certain I become. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends, and knowing now the challenges they face. What would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. And when I find it, I hope you'll be there. We've kept, Ayani waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. I think, first, Kyle's parents went out of their way to try and give her a good life on the sword. Somewhere away from the problems of Electro and Calamity. Well, Levin and Calamity. Not abandoning them. I'm glad you're both back, safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose. I wonder what it means when I want
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hune and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question?
Oh?
We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here.
There it is, Ryle!
Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Oh. I'm glad that was resolved fairly quickly. More trouble. Bit worried about this one. Earlier, you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see you two again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated? For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as the events involving the king. I was most interested in the latter, in fact. It seems she knew of the relic long before we did. I wish to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? I would love to go straight away, but we're awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making rounds through the city. We have time. We get a Link Pearl call. We get link trolled by Raha.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mare?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Uh-oh.
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelter. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter.
The heck is the Doom train?
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it.
Oh!
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Trenno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Trenno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness.
Well, no, I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Ayane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lomal.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
We're gonna be fighting a train, apparently. I was wondering when that would come into play. If anyone can stop with the speeding wagon of war, it is Ren, but we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. So much pulling, how many will charge Treno's gates? So we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Shola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. And while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Alright, we gotta wait for you. I'm a bit worried about times playing as a DPS, doing into and raid. But it'll be doable. I hope. Right. The place we're headed is Bentini Depot. Although Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. We'll be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission. Yes, I did explain the dangers. Car's equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. Guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini? Well, that's your problem. Certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Give me crit hit. Ready? Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. I'll have us there in a flash. Do you keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached inside the vehicle? Look at that. Whoa.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it'll plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. for all of Treno.
Doom Train. Hell on Rails now accessible. Okay. Phoenix down not allowed. All right. I'm going to take one more break before I queue up so that I am ready. Alright, it's time for Hell on Rails. 7-minute queue time. Not bad. Wait. Stuff I need to sell off for seals and a bunch of materia. I really want a house in game, but it's just not happening. Oh wait, I can go work on my Island Sanctuary. I'm almost level 20, which I'm excited about. I don't think I have anything else in the workshop, do I? Never mind! I did get level 20! Well, that's cool. I guess I want to sell like 500 Ilestone. Yeah, and I guess I can start exchanging my seafarer stuff. Let's grab the Felicitas here. And then grab the ignition key. Now I need more calories. Oh, this is cute. I like the hoods. I just wish you could pull them back a bit farther. This is the problem I have with the Viper artifact here, too. I can't pull back the hood enough. And that is everything. I need to go look online for one of those communities that has the seafarer calories calculator. Yeah, this queue's gonna take a while, I fear. Where do I want to go while I wait? I kind of want to change up the island sanctuary. I don't know. I don't like this aesthetic. Oh well. What to do, what to do, what to do? Oh, where is my achievement? Okay, yeah. Current area. I'm worried about sustainable sourcing 3. Because it requires me to actually, like, manually macro it. I wish there was an easier way than, like, semi-automated. Like, I wish there was a fully automated resource for it. I have the macro, I just need to, like, deal with it, I guess? Let's check these materia. I don't like undercutting people, I feel like it just takes too much work. Wow, the price of Fithanil and Top Soil have gone down so much. It's like 2K like last week. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this dungeon. I mean, this trial. Actually, what did I get? Wait, that's the motorcycle? Oh, I have to test this out. Let's head to the middle of an ocean. Wow! My ping is high. Did I shrink? No, I didn't. It's just a really small motorcycle. What if I make this my main mount? It's just a little tractor. It's way too... I'm way too big for it. Look at me. I can barely fit on this damn seat. This is so funny to look at. You know. Let me check my roommate spell book. Have I picked up Bristle yet? I don't think I have. I kind of want to pick it up for, well, so I can, you know? I'm not sure about this mount, actually. Let me try a different mount. Trying to look through the ones I want to use. I wonder if there's a cooler motorcycle. When did I get this? This feels like a Mario Kart cart. Banana cutters. Oh wait, this thing is cool. Is this from PvP? Wait, this turns into a jet? Oh, that's cool. Actually, I'll make this my mount for a while. This thing looks awesome. It just turns into a plane. It's great. I've been thinking I wanted to update my my Viper Glam. I'm out of plates though. I'm out of glam plates, which is an issue. I'll see if I want to get rid of any. That's my first thought. Like, if I want to get rid of any glamour plates, I should really request someone repair the gear, too. Ugh. Yeah, I knew Q times would be dangerous for this. Yeah. That's my dancer, my monk. This is my scholar. My, botanist miner. I think this is my Picto. I might drop this plate. Ninja, Dark Knight, dragoon, samurai, warrior, fisher, white mage, machinist, bard, blue mage, paladin, black mage, red mage. All my crafters, but I wanted this to be culinarian and then summoner. I might drop the I might mess around with my Picto one. Yeah, let's unlink the summer plate. Worried I'll lose the color on my courtly lover set, which isn't really cool. We have 3 DPSs and no tank or healer, which I'm surprised by, since this is a trial. I feel like those would go quicker. I guess we're not in, like, a really popular area, I guess. Okay, let's see. Is this outfit? Yeah. Never mind. Apparently, we're going straight for the moment I decide to go put on some glam. Alright, I guess we're held on rails. Oh wait, this music is bumping. Siege engine the Doom Train.
Here it comes! Brace for impact!
Damn. Boomel voice actor. What a great job.
We're in it now! I'm counting on you!
Oh! What is this trying to do? Ow! Oh, one of the healers jumped off the edge. Ow, what?
The flicker!
Turret crossing.
Good luck!
Uh-oh! I almost ate it. Still, these mechanics are all so cool.
Not again! You all right back there? Use the transport panels to get up there!
Hello? This one. These mechanics are so cool.
How many times is he going to do that?
What do you mean I'm transported? Oh, I don't like that. Did we all get hit with the vulnerable? I think someone messed up a mechanic.
What's in the... You're still aboard, right?
What do you mean it has arms?
Ethereal! Arms?
Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness.
I have to disconnect the car! Quick! Jump on the next one!
This is such a cool fight. What the heck?
Thunder upon us!
Oh no! I fell off into the thing. Come on. I'll be free. Oh, Are we hitting in rage? Oh, thank goodness. Hey, we did it! Woo! That was such a cool fight. All the fights in Dawntrail have been great.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime. But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Let's do this! Oh, we have instance fight now? Progress through the battle at certain points. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Sorry I'm taking so many breaks. It's very important to me. Alright. Where we call home. Instance. Large instance, actually. A short time earlier. Oh, are we playing as Kryl?
No!
Can you stand?
Yeah, yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Trial fight.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's a cool thing. It's like a pulsing AoE. I wish I could press the,
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal.
Wait, out this way.
Help is on the way!
How'd they get stuck over there?
There may be other stragglers.
Oh, that just clears out a whole pack of them. Come on, slide cab. Shocked citizen. I hope that's shocked as in surprised and not shocked as in you got really hurt. I was so scared I couldn't even move. Silly, isn't it? My wife and I will be making our way to Town Hall straight away. You have my word on that. We're determined to check on everyone and won't complain, but you be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
It's fire.
First things first, the fire.
Alright. Next emoji.
To take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book.
Rothen. Boom! Now that we know we won't be spreading it further, we can all take shelter until this is over. What sort of magic was that? I've never seen anything the like. Priorities, yes. I'm going to run away, and we can talk about it later.
A moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
A voice. Further out.
Over here! Pastures? You over there!
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
Come on. Butterfly motif.
many are there?
Am I gonna get hit with the big boss? No. Okay, thank goodness.
Is that all of them?
No? Trial's definitely gotten better at fighting. Is that 11 behemoth? Oh, there's Yashtola!
You cut that rather close.
Oh. There's Queen too.
Thank goodness you're all right.
And now here's us.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold the line we will, together.
So cool.
I can still fight. I can.
Oh, there's no position. Come on, Brad, lock in. Everyone piled on for the stack and they just haven't left.
Keep away from the clouds. If I never see another storm. Nowhere is safe with so many of them. Some friendly winds, if you please. It worked! How fortunate that bird made such an impression.
Is that a callback to, oh. To the Endwalker fight? Isle of Maw? Looks like my abilities aren't lagging out anymore. I think, but Uh-oh. Meteor?
Grows more volatile. Something is coming.
Ball lightning! Ishtola, Steen, lend me your strength!
The two of us will disperse these balls of lightning.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer!
Here we go.
Take cover behind the Spriggers!
Damn.
The tide is turning! Press the attack!
On. There we go. Woo! And now it is safe.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Oh, how you've grown.
Flatterer. What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
There it is.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doomtrail has been destroyed.
Yeah, we beat up the Doom Train.
Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
It looks like everything is clear.
They're safe. All of them.
Oh, hi, Victor. I'm sorry you're coming near the tail end of, yeah, I'm sorry you're coming near the tail end of the stream. But thank you for swinging by. Oh! She knew Kryle's mom?
Kryle. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother. Did you know her?
Oh, I've been seeing a lot of cool stuff about Spider Noir. I hope you're enjoying it.
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale.
Oh! We get even more! I'm so glad that Cryle got so much of this patch for herself.
You have no cause to fret, I promise you. While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Yeah, I wish they focused more on Cryle in
Without
Post-Dawntrail.
further delay, then.
I'm glad she has a lot of stuff in post-patch.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
He's just very drained.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Alright, that was a cool set of fights. Hell on Rails was so cool. The doing Doom Train was so fun. My uptime was hell though. It was hell on Rails. While I would rather not have tumbled to the pavement in front of half the city, I'm none the worse for wear thanks to Y'shtola. But what of you? If you have any hurts, we can tend to them now before we see Miaili. Did I suplex it? No, I did not. Into the mist, right? Yeah, this is the last quest of the patch. And then tomorrow, I'm doing 7.5 and be finally caught up to current content. Which I'm excited for. Curious, isn't it? I want to know more than anything, yet part of me is still terrified. Having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. Everyone is feeling up to it. Let us go and have our answers. Cool mount. I just never looked at it. Yeah, what else are they gonna reveal about this damn key?
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the Speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt.
Oh! Oh! Are they family?
It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy.
Ah.
The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
Nay.
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse.
Maybe we should give the key back to Kryl instead of us holding on to it.
It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
I'm still not sure, frankly. Honestly, I'd like to use it to let other people visit the first, but
The very fact that you don't have an answer is proof that you understand the weight of this power and do not take it lightly. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end.
A bit awkward, huh?
But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's all right, my dear. It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you.
Oh.
They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key.
Don't lose it.
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands, oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
Who is that? Alra? Ooh. So we have 7 reflections to go to. Well, technically 6 reflections. We have the 9th, the source, and the first we've seen. And then a bunch of the others that we can go visit. I don't know if Evercold is another part of the source, or if we're heading even further north of Eiselbard of Arlamald. I'm planning to wait to watch the trailer after my stream tomorrow. Once I'm finally caught up, you know? I'm so excited. Woo! Nice to meet you all. Nice to say goodbye.
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
Yeah, we saved their home like 3 times within like a day. Cleared out the mine. We beat up monsters when they were invaded. We beat up the Doom Train. We beat up all the monsters invading from the Doom Train. We repaired the barrier. And it was like in a day. Crazy.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Train. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service. Kryl. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words, and our people, will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart.
This game needs to make me cry. Where?
Thank you for bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Kryl.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family.
I'm going to cry again. Oh my god. Game, stop
Come
it.
and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin's sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
We're back in Leno Nemno. Still feels like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I'm more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. Look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, might we first make our way to Resolution? Gosselin will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes. I apologize for keeping you from your duty for so long. Think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be part of your adventure. Gosselin will forgive me once I tell him of Treno. Woo! That means the next patch is going to be about what Shale finds, I guess? I guess we get to mess around with the key and everything. Ah, this explains much. I wondered why I had seen neither hide or hair of Your Majesty these past few days. May I ask where you have been? It's quite a long story. So we traveled throughout the Ninth and found one of our old trade partners. Over stalwart your companions, traversing the Myth Continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. And as I did not, in fact, come to harm, all is well that ends well. Should you feel compelled to go on another excursion into the future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. Oh, and here's Shale. You're back. How did it go? Did you find a way down? Yeah. We met people still living there. Reno, I've heard of the name. Incredible that it sheltered the Malala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archive. They could be. Our work isn't done yet. We made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incompatible, I would like to review the information available. Incomplete, sorry. We will contact you as soon as we've made sense of it. In the meantime, might I suggest that our warrior of light get a good night's sleep or two? You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. Kyle, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of Porxies? Indeed. While I'm aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the 11 afflicted. I shall have to ask Yustola to instruct me. It's the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the stores. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Meanwhile? We got a meanwhile? Earlier in Treno. Uh-oh. Do we have an Athian spying on us?
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
Oh no. It's this Aura girl. Her skills are green. She looks so pretty.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmerut!
Oh, dear me! Oh.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle. As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing.
It was an Ascian.
Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you.
Is it Calyx?
Oh, Calyx, how you've grown.
Oh my gosh.
Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
I survived the Warrior of Light and all I got was me stuck in a plushie.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections. Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement.
This tiny squirrel mascot is so stupid looking.
I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you've failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I don't like how they said that.
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone's salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
Ooh, do we have world-ending stakes next expansion? Not surprised.
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
Okay. Wow. And now we only have 5 more quests left until I'm caught up. And it looks like there's a dungeon and a trial afterward. No clue as to what they will be. But that'll be it for today's stream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't think the Asians would come back, but once Calyx made it out with like his mind transfer stuff and like the primal, I'm like, oh, the Asians are back. Very much Asian MO. Anyway. Yeah, that'll be it for today's stream. Promotional stuff? Yeah, we haven't had an expansion without Asians. Anyway, promotional stuff. If you're on Twitch, if you're on TikTok, please consider checking out the YouTube and Twitch and dropping a like and a follow. If you're on Twitch, please consider dropping a follow. And if you're on YouTube, please consider hitting the 4 YouTube buttons, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you want to catch more streams. They're usually scheduled by Monday mornings for the upcoming week. It's more like a Sunday evening, but I want to leave myself time. It looks like I'm doing a stream tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be catching up with finally to 7.5 MSQ. I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to get there, you know? Anyway, all of my streams are archived on the YouTube channel and VODs are on Twitch if you want to go back and watch them, or if you're watching it on the playback now. Hi, hope you had a great time. I think that's everything I wanted to say. Thank you all for watching the stream. I really appreciate it, and this quest was pretty good. Anyway, have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever, whenever you're watching this. This is your Captain Ren Clomos, signing off. Goodbye, Star Marauders, and stay dreamy!